Okay, bug spray, DUI. Bug spray, do it yourself. These are the things you're going to need. First of all, you're going to need a spray bottle, rather glass or aluminum like this. You don't want to use plastic because essential oils slowly lose their potency if you use a plastic bottle. So this is a good choice. I got this at my local natural store. You're also going to need some distilled water, some shitty vodka, a funnel that fits into your container, and then these are the optional essential oils that you can use, okay? And I'm gonna go by potency level. The very most potent anti-bug or essential oil is geranium. Our lemongrass, eucalyptus, rosemary, clove bud, clary sage. Now, whenever you use anything with clary sage, you want to make sure you don't drink. So if you're going to be drinking while using this bug spray, do not put clary sage in it. Okay, two other good essential oils that you can use are patchouli and lavender. If you want it to smell, I mean, pretty much the eucalyptus and the peppermint will cover up any of these other strong smells. But if you want a flowery type of smell, the only thing you want to use pretty much is going to be lavender. If you use sweet orange, that's going to actually attract bugs. So lavender really is the best choice. What I do first, I put the essential oils in last because that's those are going to go on the top to where they're going to lay on the top, and then you shake it up every time before you use it. So first I'm going to put in probably about this much, fill it up this much with water, and then this much with alcohol, and then the rest will be the essential oil. Put the funnel in. I'm just going to have to eyeball it, obviously, because this is it's not a clear, obviously it's going to be a little easier if you have a clear bottle you're dealing with, but that's about correct. And then I'm going to put my shitty vodka in here. Yeah, that's about a good amount. So we're up to about here, which is going to leave a good amount of space for as many essential oils as we want. Now the more essential oils you use, the better protection you're going to have from bugs, obviously, you know. Also, another good thing to add would be witch hazel, although I don't have any right now. You want to use the Dickinson's witch hazel, or some type of cruelty-free witch hazel, of course, that doesn't have any flower smell or anything like that. If it has lavender, that's okay, that would work. So I'm going to put a couple tablespoons, a couple teaspoons, I guess, really, of eucalyptus oil. And then I'm going to put geranium. Sorry, my dogs are freaking out because we're having some neighbor problems. I'm going to put about 10 drops of geranium. Okay, so we did eucalyptus, we did geranium, we've got our distilled water, we've got our shitty vodka. Alright, let's see. Now we're going to do a little bit of rosemary. I do not have the dropper on here, so I'm just going to eyeball it. Just put a, you know, that would equal probably 10 drops. I'm going to put about 9 drops of lavender in. I'm going to put about 4 drops of clary sage. That was more like 6. That one drips really fast. Some cedarwood. About 5 drops of cedarwood. A little bit of lemongrass. Now I'm going to put a bunch of lemongrass because the lemongrass actually smells nice, so it helps with the smell as well as repelling bugs. So probably 10, 12 drops of that. Then I'm going to put some patchouli. Patchouli is very strong and it's very expensive, so I'm not going to put a ton. all shaky. This war with our neighbors is it's a little distressing. So I'm gonna put five drops of patchouli. Now obviously you don't have to use this many. You know, you can use citronella, lemongrass. You could use 3 or 4. I'm just trying to make it as potent as possible. This is clove bud, 5 drops of that. Citronella java. So citronella is a good one. I'm sure you've seen that in a lot of natural bug sprays. So about 8 drops of that. Got peppermint. You've probably heard that peppermint is a good way to repel spiders. And it also works on other bugs. Peppermint and eucalyptus tend to, and also the lavender, make it smell a lot better than the majority, and I'm just going to put the lid on and shake it up, than the majority of natural bug sprays you've probably used. So I'm going to go ahead and do a smell test. Yeah, it smells real good. So right there you go. Very effective natural bug spray. If you were going to just use a very few, I would recommend lemongrass. I would recommend rosemary, lavender, a lot of people have. You can use tea tree oil. Geranium is very, very effective. Not the cheapest, but that's a really good one. Eucalyptus is a very good one. It's very inexpensive. I think this was like $2.50. So any of these you want to mix together and you're going to end up with a pretty effective solution. You don't have to use them all, but like I said, the more you use, the better. You don't want to use isopropyl alcohol or rubbing alcohol. You want to use alcohol like vodka is a good one because it's clear. You can get this real cheap. I don't know what brand this is, but I don't want to show it. I don't want to promote it. So anyway, there you go. Real quick, do it yourself. Even at the end of summer, we still have mosquitoes, so I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. Have a peaceful day, and I'll see you in my next video. Summer lives on.